Alright, so you should have lesson 18 video notes for the blue group. This is Bob. So we're going to place two fractions on the number line. Circle the fraction with the distance closest to 0. Then compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. The first problem is done for you, so I'm just going to talk you through it. So they have it 0 to 1, and they split their number line into 4 parts. And then they plotted 1/4, which is here, and then they plotted 3/4, which is here. That means that 1/4 is less than 3/4. And 1/4 is the distance that's closest to 0, so that's why they circled it. So we'll do number 2. We have 2/6 and 3/6. So notice we're splitting our number line into 6 this time. Okay, I split mine into 6. Now I'm going to plot 2/6, 1/6, 2/6. Now I'm going to plot 3/6, which is here. My distance closest to 0 is this 2/6. So 2/6 is less than 3/6. Alright, moving on to number 3. We have 1/2 and 1/4. I'm going to split this into halves, and there's my 1/2. Now I'm going to make it into fourths. Now I have 4 equal parts. And I'll plot my 1/4, and it goes here. So 1/2 is greater than 1/4. And I'm going to circle my 1/4 because that's the distance closest to 0. Now on number 4, I am going to plot 2/3 and 2/6. So I'm going to just do it into thirds real quick. Plot my 2/3, so 1/3 and 2/3. Now I'm going to plot my 6. Make it into 6 equal parts. Now I'll plot my 2/6, 1/6, 2/6. So now I notice that 2/3 is greater than 2/6, and 2/6 is closest to 0, so I'm circling that. Number 5, I have 11/8 and 7/4. Notice our number line goes from 1 to 2 this time, not 0 to 1. So this would already be, I'm going to split it into fourths first. I like to split it into the smaller one first. So there's my fourths. 7/4. So this would be 4/4 down here. This one would be 4/4. So this is 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. Now notice I need to plot 11/8. And I'm going to make it into eighths now, 8 equal parts. Now I'm going to plot 11/8. So this would also be 8/8 right here, that equals 1. So 9/8, 10/8, 11/8. 11/8 is closest to 0. So 11/8 is less than 7/4. Number 6, I have Joanne and Lupe live straight down the street from their school. Joanne walks 5/6 miles and Lupe walks 7/8 miles home from school every day. Draw a number line to model how far each girl walks. Who walks the least? Explain how you know using pictures, numbers, and words. So what we're going to do is draw our 2 number lines. I'm going to make sure they're right lined up exactly like each other. Okay. So now I'm going to say this one is Joanne, this top one. And this one is Lupe. So it says that Joanne walks 5/6 of a mile. Putting my 0 and my 1. So I'm going to split this into sixths. So 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, 5 6. Now he walks 7/8 of a mile. So I'm going to go ahead and split that one up. Okay, so 7/8 would be 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8. So you can see it's really, really close, but Joanne does walk the least. So I'll write that down. So Joanne walks the least. But I can't stop there. I have to tell them why. I have to explain how I know. So how I am going to explain is say that my number lines show that 5/6 is closer to 0 than 7/8. So 5/6 is less than 7/8. Alright, move on to number 7. Cheryl cuts 2 pieces of thread. Blue thread is 5/4 meters long, and the red thread is 4/5 meters long. Draw a number line to model the length of each piece of thread. Which piece is shorter? Explain how you know, using pictures, numbers, and words. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw 2 number lines again. Same length. And then this top one's going to be blue. Bottom's going to be red. Okay, so on my blue one, I'm going to split it into fourths. But notice it's going to be more than 1. So I'm actually going to make this 0. I'm going to make this one 1 and make this 2. So now I have to add. So each whole is now split into fourths. I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, and 4/4. And my blue thread is 5/4 meter long, so it's right there. And now I'm going to plot my red one, and I'm going to use the same, no I'm not, I'm going to use fifths, but I'm going to do the 1 in between, 2 at the end, 0 at the beginning, just like I did in that first one, so you're seeing exactly how it's laid out. And I'm going to split it into fifths. One-fifth, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. Okay. Now I'm going to plot my 4/5. So I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Not fourths. I have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. So I go right here. It's 4/5. So look, my blue thread is longer, which means red is shorter. So the red thread is shorter because 4/5 is closer to 0 and 4/5 is less than 1 and 5/4 is more than 1. Okay, let's move on to number 8, our last one. Brandon makes homemade spaghetti. He measures 3 noodles. One measures 7/8 of a foot, the second is 7/4 feet, and the third is 4/2 feet long. Draw a number line to model the length of each piece of spaghetti. Write a number sentence using greater than, less than, or equal to compare the pieces. Explain using pictures, numbers, or words, and words. So what we're going to do here is we're going to draw our big long number line. And then we are going to make it all the way up to 2 feet. Here's 0 feet, 1 foot, and 2. Now we're going to split the first one in, I'm going to split it into halves first because I think that's easier to work our way up. So this is going to be 1/2, 2/2, 3/2, 4/2. Okay? And then I'm going to plot the fourths. So I'm going to make them into fourths now. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4. Now I have to do 7/8, so I'm going to make these into 8s now. Okay, so I have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8. Okay, so now I have all of my things plotted. Now I'm going to write a number sentence. My number sentence is 7/8 is less than 7/4, but 7/4 is less than 4/2. Then I'm going to write why and how I know. 7/8 is the shortest. Because it's closest to 0. And 4/2 is the largest because it is farthest away from 0. And you guys can get started on your practice.